Hello guys, I hope you're doing well. If not, I've got such a big news for you guys which will make you feel really good. So while many of you watching this video from India, Pakistan or Southeast Asia are asleep, Canada has made a really big announcement, and this announcement is actually the biggest announcement in the history of Canadian immigration. Canada has announced that it will invite 1.2 million immigrants in the next 3 years as permanent residents of Canada. In the past, you must have heard that Canada will invite 1 million immigrants. But now the target has been increased by 200,000 on 2 lakh people. So now it will invite 1.2 million immigrants starting 2021 until 2023. Okay, we'll talk about this in detail. But it's actually getting freezing cold out here. Today we saw the first snowfall of the season. So it's actually getting really cold. Let me go back home, and then we will talk about this in detail. Don't go anywhere, I'll be right back. Alright, so let's talk about the big news in detail. So as I told you that Canada will be inviting 1.2 million immigrants in the next 3 years. What is the breakup? How many people will they invite in 2021, 2022 and 2023? In each year we'll talk about that, and also we'll talk about why do they actually need such big number of immigrants in their country despite the pandemic, the job crisis, and we'll also talk about how many people would be invited in different classes or different categories. So these 1.2 million people would be invited to Canada in 3 years: 2021, 2022 and 2023. In 2021 they would be inviting 401,000 people, which is 4,01,000 people. In 2022 they would increase that number by 10,000. And they would invite 411,000 people in 2023, they would add 10,000 to the last year, and they would invite 421,000 people as permanent residents here, in Canada. And do you know that this target of more than 400,000 per year is the biggest number in the past 100 years. Canada has never invited such a big number of people in the past 100 years. So the question arises that why is Canada setting these immigration targets so high? Obviously they know that the economy is at the least at the moment it's at a very bad situation, and it will only improve in the upcoming times. Everybody knows that millions of jobs were lost, but yes, in the upcoming times they're hoping that the economy would revive. They know that the economic recession is a big problem, but this problem will last only for 2-3 years, right? But their bigger problem is their aging population. More than 18% of Canada's population is 65 years or older, and Canada has got one of the lowest birth rates in the world. So this is the major problem. Now talking of this year 2020. However, they have conducted regular draws and they have been inviting people. But people have not been able to land in Canada because of expiring or because of travel restrictions, and there have been delays in processing applications of spousal PRS, in the parents and grandparents sponsorship applications. There have been several delays, and that's the reason why they would not be able to meet their target of this year, of 341,000 people. So that is one of the reasons why they're extending this target to next year. They're increasing target for next year and the years to come by more than 50,000. So that the economy does not take a hit on the longer run. Immigrants contribute a lot to Canada's economy. Okay, now the number that you hear, 401,000 this year for 21,000 that year, that is not the number of its that would be issued in that particular year. That number actually comprises of total number of immigrants that would be given the permanent residency in that particular year. So if there's a principal applicant, there would be his or her spouse, there would be children as well, they would invite their parents and grandparents, so it includes everything. So let's see the breakup of this big number of 4,001,000. And going further in 2021, 2022. What is the actual breakup? How many people from PNPs, how many people from different humanitarian backgrounds would actually receive the permanent residency? Okay, so this is the breakup of the big number 4,001,000 into smaller numbers and into different categories. This is where you should focus more. So they've mentioned here that the federal highest skill would get 180 number of nominations, which includes the federal skilled workers, the federal skilled trade, and also the CEC applications. Now at this stage, we can do a comparison from the target that was declared earlier this year for 2021. It was only 91,800, but now it has been increased to 108,500, which is a significant increase. Similarly, in the case of provincial nominee program, the number now is 80,800, while earlier, it was only 67,800. So 13,000 more PNP nominations to be done now next year. Okay, talking of the Atlantic Immigration Belt program. Now there would be 6,000 instead of 5,000. Similarly, for spouses, partners, and children there would be 80,000, and for parents and grandparents there would be 23,500. That's their target, and similarly going forward in the next years, 2022 and 2023. They will increase all of these numbers by 22,500 or 3,000. Also, many people asking, that is the Express Entry program going to end in 2021, 2022? So I hope that this big announcement has made it very clear that Express Entry program is also going to stay here for long. It is a merit-based system and is being appreciated by many countries like us UK. They are also going to adopt a similar program in the upcoming future. Now let me give you a very straightforward advice. Canada may have set this immigration target for 2022-2023, but if you were willing to apply, and if you were willing to immigrate to Canada, in the upcoming months, that should not stop you. You should not become complacent that. Okay, in 2022 there are more people, which will be invited, or 2023, there will be more people who will be invited. So we'll think about it later, maybe next year. Things are getting difficult every passing year. You need to understand that fact as well. You must be aware about the fact that the competition is increasing every passing day, and your age is also increasing every passing year. When your age increases, your points get decreased. So your chances of immigrating to Canada would be decreased. If you apply maybe after 6 months, maybe after 1 year. So if you're actually willing to apply, you should apply right away. You should not waste any more time. If you apply right now, you'll get the PR in, let's say, 1 year's time. And then maybe in 2022, early 2022 or late 2021, you can think of actually immigrating to Canada. So, that's our advice to all of you guys. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like the video, please click the thumbs up button. If you have any queries, any comments, or any feedback, please put them down in the comment section below. And yes, if you haven't subscribed our channel CANUS Immigration Official yet, please click the subscribe button before